my poem is I Dare You to Love Me. He chose her. Silk smooth hair, skin that glistens after the light goes thin, her curves simplified for his two-dimensional eyes, for black or for white as he looks into her blue iris. There's a million stories and perceptions reflecting back at him. And when he looks at me, there's only their opinion. Man scared to love black woman, he looks at me and says, I don't see color. Who with that crooked half smile on his face, and I let him pass because I know he meant it. As if we all fade into the same white background, my color holds no meaning beyond bestiality. Skin tight leopard print, wild hair, fingernails, living to serve others, a subservient Jezebel, mothers of mothers. 60-something years past, you're still claiming, baby, there is no pain, that time won't heal yet. I'm still hurting, so you bring the gun. I'll be the jungle. Call me belligerent, but this blood diamond becomes a war zone. Insurgency, hushed arms overturned. You know, I grew up hearing you're beautiful for a dark skin, never a true compliment when beauty needs a suffix. Do I dare addressing the mirror on my wall? There's a non-stop marathon of who he sees to be the fairest skinned, and you, me, we ask ourselves how we could even think that way. And I, black girls, find ourselves advancing to the friend zone of every man, and I realize I will never be the high school sweetheart. Funny how as a kid prayers fell as fantasies from my mouth, and every night as I lay there, head to pillow, I remember tucking quarters under my mattress, fearing that waking dreams would be demolished, reality set in place. See, even back then I was aware that the tooth fairy only existed for white kids, that is, at least little white girls. In fact, we didn't even exist in fairy tales yet. I remember being questioned, you want to be Sleeping Beauty or Cinderella, but you can't climb my hair into this tower, no extensions will grant you access, so you just keep on setting your target. Sticks and stones for rubber bones, but your words continuously the bullets, so you bring the gun, I promise I will be the jungle. And as for my Prince Charming, who went against his own in order to find true love, kudos to you. Until it became a fad, recalibrating the images in his head to where he only sees me as sister, but a brother will surely find another, especially those coming down with jungle fever. Respect and I play hide and go seek as we constantly try to find a sincere rhythm or rhyme as to why you would choose to degrade your bloodline, willingly follow the blind. Don't you have eyes and a heart too? Or is your anatomy contorting your mind? Why you to obey? White skin, light skin, dark skin, it doesn't matter. She can breathe them all these days. You continue to scruffle for opinions, you know. You may like him be sauteed or even red, but you'll be back on the hunt the next day. And the next as you continue to massacre races, rip apart hearts, and maybe it's in the chase. You know, I have to agree with society. We really aren't all that easy, but we are easier than cages and snares. So tired of being leftovers